Hi, it's Kathy, and today I will be book talking the book Hungry by H.A. Swain. Imagine one day you're sitting in class and you're really hungry. Your stomach growls and you're embarrassed, but at the same time you're not, because everyone understands what it's like to have a stomach that growls. However, if you're in this book and your stomach growls, no one will understand you. Everyone will look at you as though you're some freak and you're abnormal, because that's not supposed to happen. Your stomach can't even growl. In this very far future, food no longer exists. Instead, everyone takes pills that provide us with the supplements that food normally does, thanks to the technology that we now have. Talia Apple doesn't really care about having real food. She takes the pill and she does everything like a good normal girl would do. Her family is a very rich family. She has a mother that is a doctor who creates pills that provide for the whole population. So she doesn't really care. She's sheltered, she's rich, she's a pervy, that's what they call her, and she has everything that she needs to have. She doesn't care any more than that. But then her stomach starts to growl, and then that's when things start to go downhill for her. She doesn't want anyone to find out, because if they do, she'll get thrown into a mental institution. Because people who are hungry in their stomachs, they'll start to crave food and want to eat it. But there's no food left, so they'll start eating inanimate objects that can't be eaten, like lint and dust and stuff. But in the end, because due to the technology that her mother has on Talia, she gets thrown into a mental institution because her mom finds out. She ends up running away with another character. His name is Basil, and he doesn't have any of the privileges that she does, and so at first he's very wary and judgmental of her, but soon after she learns to actually think about her surrounding and what's going on and why they have to even take pills, why can't they just farm and grow food, because it's not like the world outside is like screwed up. There's still dirt, there's still, everything is still fine, but why does no one grow food? What about those seed vaults that used to exist? What happened to those? So she starts thinking and she starts growing, and then she discovers many things that the government is hiding, all the lies that they've built up, and that food is still existent. And so she and him make it their mission to fix and repair the world that they see, because it's not impossible to repair it. It's not impossible to fix it, because they know both of the sides of the situation. Talia is a privy, so she knows all the things that are happening in the home of the rich, and he knows all the things that are happening outside of the rich's world. He knows how the poor acts. Together they can start a revolution, and then they do. But there's a plot twist at the end that was really shocking. I would recommend this book to anybody who likes dystopian books, because this book is set in the extreme far future, and I really like this book because it's set in a far, far future where iPhones are suddenly ancient things, and like she has this thing called a gizmo, and it flies in the air and it just follows her around, and it's really, I like the way she describes things so much, and the character development is great. Talia moves from an ignorant person to someone who's actually willing to think and willing to take action and willing to do things, and she's not like going to stay in her cage anymore. She's not going to be protected by her parents, and she never even wanted to be protected in the beginning, and I think that's really sweet. That's backwards. Smooth.